Once more, the shadows of Gotham stir. A familiar signal burns across the night sky, illuminating more than just clouds. It casts memories into stark relief. For Bruce Wayne, the ongoing war never ends. But tonight, it's not the Joker, nor some upstart villain testing their mettle. It's something older, colder, and as precise as a blade drawn in silence. It's Ra's al Ghul. The world knows Ra's as the leader of the League of Assassins, mortal, ruthless, a master tactician. But to Bruce Wayne, he's something else. A teacher, an adversary, who paradoxically once made him stronger than anyone else ever had. Their dance is less a battle and more a conversation, one between past and present, tradition and rebellion, father and prodigal son. Ow! It wasn't always this way. There was a time when Bruce wandered the world in search of himself, when Ra's al Ghul offered not just wisdom, but a path one shaped by ancient codes and the hope that Bruce would become his heir. But Bruce refused the throne, cleaving onto his own sense of justice, Gotham's justice. In refusing, he set himself on a path that would always intersect with Ra's. A collision of ideologies that never truly resolves. Tonight, the old tension reawakens. This isn't their first confrontation, nor will it likely be their last. Gotham is beset by subtle chaos, systems disrupted, leaders manipulated, old alliances tested. It all bears the signature of the demon's head. A chess game played on social, political, and spiritual boards all at once. Batman knows the patterns. He understands the codes written between lines. The League has returned not as conquerors, but as purifiers. Ra's sees Gotham as diseased, corrupt beyond saving, its rot spreading outwards. For him, catastrophic renewal is the only vision Bruce cannot accept. But here's the heart of their struggle. Every battle is a lesson. Ra's believes Batman's compassion is a weakness, something to be stripped away. Bruce, however, sees it as strength, the only thing that keeps him from becoming what he fights. Where Ra's seeks order through destruction, Batman clings to hope within chaos. The Apprentice faces the Master tonight in the ruins of an abandoned cathedral, Gothic arches looming overhead, broken windows letting in moonlight. The setting is symbolic. It's a place of faith, fallen and battered, somehow still standing. Ra's moves with the measured grace of centuries. Batman, with the relentless drive of every loss he's ever endured. They clash, not only in fists, but in words debate, laced through every strike and countermove. You still refuse destiny? Ra's intones. Always the philosopher. Bruce doesn't have to answer. His actions speak. Every blow a refusal. Every block a memory of the time he nearly took his master's place, but turned back at the final step. The League surrounds them, silent, hooded, a court waiting to see which ruler will ascend. But they're just echoes. For all their numbers, tonight's battle is between two men, one who would burn the world for balance, and another who would risk everything to save even a single soul. Underneath each move, there's a mutual respect, bond never severed, only strained. Each knows the other better than anyone else possibly could. Ra's is relentless, but age is catching up to him. His eyes are flickers of pride and frustration. Bruce is not the scared initiate of years ago. He's made his own path, distinct and unwavering, and tonight he proves it, not just to Ra's, but to himself. Eventually there's a pause, a mere breath between the living and the dead. Ra's stands, sword low, not defeated, but spent. Batman, battered, refuses to give the killing blow. Ra's could end it, but finds that he cannot either. In this silent truce, there's a recognition. This was never just about victory. It's about the endless cycle, teacher and student, each molding the other, each refusing to fully become the other. There will always be another night, another confrontation waiting in the wings. The Master may not be immortal after all, but his ideas linger, carried by the Apprentice who keeps him honest. As Batman disappears into the receding dawn, leaving Ra's behind in the half-light, the city breathes a fragile sigh of relief. The balance holds barely, and in the age-old struggle between order and hope, the story writes itself once again. Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, Master versus Apprentice. The battle continues, not because they are enemies, but because in each other they find their true test.